Please take a second, pause the video, and read this disclaimer. Today we're taking a look at how I use a lacrosse ball to go after my trigger points in the back of my shoulder. As always, you should not do this unless you have been cleared by a medical professional or instructed by a fitness professional to do so. Lacrosse balls are something that is a tool, and you definitely need education on how to use them, but here's how I use it. I start by finding the trigger point and putting the lacrosse ball directly on it. I'm pinning that trigger point between the ball and my body. And then I begin doing shoulder flexion. That is bringing my arm up and over my head nice and straight, just like you see me doing here. It is extremely uncomfortable. And in fact, there are certain points where it's downright painful. But what I'm doing here is using the lacrosse ball to pin that trigger point, that knot, and using that pressure to help it release, to help it unwind, to help it calm down. And it's really important here to understand what a knot is. A knot is actually a whole bunch of muscle that is refusing to relax, and this can end up causing mobility restrictions. Now, from my personal experience, it usually takes about a minute of sustained pressure on a trigger point for it to calm down. I'm not doing 1 minute sustained here, I'm just doing repetitions. And you might be asking, how many repetitions do I do? Well, this is not like stretching where I have a set number. I go until I feel the knot relax. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea if that is what is usually indicated by the science or by research. What I do know is, for me personally, it takes about 20. It takes about 20 repetitions for that trigger point to have calmed down and released, and for my mobility to have improved. I think the last study that I read, which I will see if I can include here, it took about a minute of sustained pressure for the knot to release, but that number can vary a little bit from person to person. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing or following. It really helps with the algorithm, and I will catch you all in the next video.